Saturday marks the 5th anniversary of the historic meeting between former President Ma Ying-jeou and Chinese leader Xi Jinping in Singapore. To celebrate the day, China held a symposium on the matter on Friday. A similar event is to be held on Saturday in Taiwan by the Ma Ying-jeou Foundation. The DPP has criticized the KMT for defending the meeting and endorsing China's campaign to unite with Taiwan. But the KMT says it's simply an academic exchange.
On November 11, 2015, then-President Ma and Chinese leader Xi held an historic summit in Singapore. Almost 5 years later, China has held a symposium to celebrate the event's 5th anniversary. Reports say the head of the Chinese People's Political Consultative Conference, Wang spoke at the event. The event came amid rising intimidation of Taiwan by China and tension in the Taiwan Strait. Taiwan's Mainland Affairs Office has said China's event is just part of its United Front strategy. The KMT, however, doesn't see it that way.
The Ma-Xi Summit is a historical event. So no matter who the organizers are, a symposium on a historical event is a space for free academic discussion. We shouldn't sacrifice freedom of speech and free academic spaces for the sake of opposing China's United Front campaign. The Ma-Xi Summit held back then was about the 1992 consensus. If Xi Jinping has redefined the 1992 consensus as one country, two systems framework for Taiwan, then what's the point of celebrating the 5-year anniversary? Wouldn't that be an endorsement of China's strategy to unify Taiwan by force?
A DPP lawmaker said the KMT was essentially endorsing China's unification campaign. The issue is not just that China wants to hold a symposium on the Ma-Xi Summit. Former President Ma himself is also planning to hold a similar summit through his foundation on Saturday. The event will be emceed by Ma Ying-jeou Foundation head Xiao Chen, who says President Tsai Ing-wen should also meet with Xi.
A
Tsai-Xi summit would be possible too. If Tsai were able to meet with Xi, it would stamp out fears of war. So why doesn't she take the Ma-Xi summit as reference? Tsai could justify it, saying, the time and space are different now. We have to re-accept the 1992 consensus and re-acknowledge the Ma-Xi summit. As long as the authorities in Beijing are willing to resolve antagonisms and improve cross-strait relations while parity and dignity are maintained, we are willing to work together to facilitate meaningful dialogue.
In her National Day address, President Tsai tendered an olive branch to Beijing, saying Taiwan was willing to engage in dialogue as long as parity was maintained. But with China's insistence on the One China policy and its version of the 1992 consensus, a meeting between Tsai and Xi looks less than likely.